Okay, in this tutorial, I'm actually going to carry on from unwrapping and UV mapping. Just a final thing, really. I'm just going to go in UV texture editor. So what I've actually gone in and done is cleaned all this up, connected all these parts that were missing, just by moving and sewing the edges, and then laid all these out. Oh, did the other arm as well, in the same way with the cylindrical mapping. And then just laid everything out so it fitted quite well within the UV area, UV tile. But if we didn't want to do this, if we just want to work on one side of a mesh, or say we did the one sleeve and we wanted to copy the other one over, an easy way to do that is doing it in a similar kind of manner to what we would do with a mesh itself in modelling terms. If we just go into this, go into face, and let's grab half the face. Okay, and delete this. Let's grab our object. Oops. Did miss one there. Let's go and grab our object. Let's just Control D this to duplicate it, and then set our scale to -1. Okay. So what we have on these UV texture editor. So we have half the texture. So let's just grab these. Let's just grab them both, and let's do a mesh combine. Finally, let's just grab these. In fact, first of all, let's just grab our faces. Again, let's just go down and grab everything in our center point. I'm going to right click in here and do a to UV. I'm just going to move these out of the way just for a second. They are in red right now. You can see that it is going to be a problem, but first of all, I'm just going to grab these. Oops, going to vertex. Going to grab these vertex down the center, and let's go into edit mesh and oops, edit mesh and merge. Okay. So what we can do over here now, obviously any changes we've done to our sleeve would be reflected here if we did this afterwards. I'm not doing this as an instance, but I could actually do that and then copy the whole thing and edit it, duplicate it again afterwards, and then combine it again in the same manner that I've just done. But there's a few things we need to fix it with this first of all. The first thing was we need to just flip these. I'm just going to go into UVs. Grab these and let's just flip those, and you can see they're now absolutely fine. We can also now just bring these over to where they need to be. So let's bring the sleeve over. I just rotated that just to fit it in there a little more. We have bits connecting onto this, so I presume this is connecting onto this point, and this is connecting onto this. So again, what we can do here is do our some move and sew. Let's grab edges here. Okay, don't know why it's not got that last one. Move and sew. Maybe just move it out. Maybe it's not actually got them in this UV combine. Merge those. Merge those UVs. There we go. Okay. Similar kind of thing with this. Let's just go into our edge mode. Let's grab these. Oh, and actually, it is the other one, seemingly. Yeah, because there's nothing to weld onto here. So let's just go into vertices. Just make sure we grab these. Edit mesh, merge. Make sure this is doing it. Merge. Just want to make sure my edges on the back are doing this as well. Okay, I think that's those points. So now let's go into this edge again. There we go. Let's move and sew this. Grab this one. We can see still have a problem on these. Oops. Let's make sure that was the merge tool. One here. It's causing a problem. Let's go into wireframe on this. See if this does it now. There we go. Get those. Move on. So let's go into UV mode. Control right click to shell. Bring these out. Grab these and these. Control right click to shell. And bring these out. Just making sure they're in the right space. Okay. When you are happy with the UVs you set out and everything's done, everything's okay, it's then just a process of exporting these out. So we can do that simply by going to polygons, making sure we're on the object UV snapshot. We can set a file output. This is just going to a project folder that I've set already, and it's giving it a preset name of out UV. We can set our size, so say we're setting this to a 2K image. Set the file format, set this to a PNG. Our UV range here, now our normal 0 to 1 is just this range here. If we want to export a different range, we can actually set this to the entire range, or we can do a user specified. So the U is across, the V is down. So if we want to specify it from our positive 1 to our negative 1, we can have 2 UV tiles there. Okay, I'll leave that a normal 0 to 1 right now, and then we can just OK that. Give this a second to think about it. There we go, and that's now saved that out into a file. Okay, you can then take that into Photoshop, or you can export your model out for use in something like Mudbox or ZBrush. So that is the end, definitely, of this unwrap tutorial now. That's it.